Hello, I'm Aaron from Lo Fi and D.I.Y, and I'm just here to show you this Instax back I've made. It's an Instax Square for the 600 SE, that is the Polaroid 600 SE. This particular version, you will see, like all of my videos, I have my prototype, and my prototype is in white and black, but normally this is all black on black. I actually always have it on white because basically the black on black ones sell just as quick as I can make them, and this way I always have one to test out. As you can see, it's built a lot like my other instant backs for this camera. This right here is the release, and if you slide the release up on both sides, you can lift it right out. So I just slid those releases right there. Now you will also notice that the back of this sits a little bit lower than the camera. So what I've done to accommodate that and make it a little bit easier to use is my Instax Square back comes with this little adapter here, a little plate to sit flat on. So when I have this on it, it actually sits nice and flat. Okay. The back is built very much like other instant cameras and instant backs. In order to open it, you just depress this like this, open it right up. The yellow goes in the upper right hand corner, just like other styles. Okay, just slip it right in there. Okay, when you're closing it down though, don't just try to snap it down, it actually slides and goes in place. So slide open, slide to go back in place. Okay, the actual the battery, first off, the batteries are AA, or I'm sorry, are AAA. The batteries are AAA. That way you can get batteries pretty much anywhere, anytime. And I prefer batteries to the rechargeable. I know everybody goes with the, everybody's excited about plugging their phones into everything or plugging everything into USB. I'm very old school that way, and since I designed these first and foremost for things that I think would be really nice, I do go with the batteries. I don't like getting stuck in the middle of a photo shoot and having to recharge something. So, and let's see, on the back, reinforced lugs, and as you see, I have quite the screw pattern going all the way around, reinforcing everything, so it's very, very sturdy. Okay, when you want to eject this, okay, you can, I actually have some batteries in here that are very standard. They're not high energy, so that you can see how it slips out. With the standard batteries, it's rather slow, but that's easy because you're going to hold it down, depress it until it comes out, and you just simply release it when you hear it release itself. So when it did that last little bit, it released, and there's the picture. Okay, so again, you just simply hold the button down, and it'll just come right out. Now, if I were to use high energy batteries in here, just the simple higher energy AAAs that are made for photography, that would spit out faster, just so you know. That would come out a lot faster. Now you will notice the orientation here is sideways. If you look at the camera, you kind of get a feel for why that might be. Let me get this thing on here. Okay. Sorry, doing things behind the camera makes it tricky for me. I don't see what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay, so when you look at the camera, you'll see the orientation is out the side. Okay, what I do is I personally, I've been in instant photography for quite some time now. I don't care about the orientation, but if you'd like to have the straight up orientation, like this image here of my father, okay, you basically just turn the camera 1/4 to the left. just like we used to do with 35mm cameras when we wanted it from landscape to portrait. It's the same thing. It's actually kind of intuitive after you've been doing it for a little while. But in my case, like I said, I don't mind the orientation. And so pictures, these are a couple of examples that I took. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Okay. Example photos that I took in Colorado when I was out there with my friend. And let's see. Okay. I really love, I've always loved the stark contrast of Fujifilm. That's one thing I do like about it, the heightened contrast, actually. But actually, I was pleasantly surprised when I was out there how variable that can be, and now you're not really stuck with just one contrast sort of setup. And this is my friend TR, who lives out there, standing in front of what used to be a mountain and is now a strip mine right near his home. And some family from Christmas. So I actually love this setup. I have a lot of fun with it myself, and I'm glad that I made it in white so that I get to keep it and I get to play with it. I hope this introduction has helped you. This is tied directly into the film plane, so you will be using the viewfinder and the rangefinder. As far as the viewfinder, it is set to dead center. So basically what you look for there, you can just simply line it up based on the viewfinder and the rangefinder. Okay, thank you.